Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be on the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation, and I'm really excited to tell you guys all about it. So if you want to hear my thoughts and a whole review on this foundation, then just keep on watching. So I'm first going to read what these four websites says, so I'm going to read it off my phone for you guys. So what it is a long-wearing oil-free hydrating foundation. What it is stay flawless for 15 hours with this photo shoot secret for picture-perfect skin. This long-wearing hydrating formula blurs imperfections using light diffusing encapsulated pigment spheres and delivers natural-looking buildable medium to full coverage. Its sweat-free, transfer-proof, humidity-resistant formula keeps skin hydrated and shine-free all day. It's also made without parabens, and the research shows that the product provides 25% improvement in the skin's moisture in 8 weeks. So the reason why I picked this foundation up is because of the amazing description they had on the website. It says it's hydrating and it's long wearing, which are two main things I need in my foundation just because it is coming into the winter months and I need something that's going to still keep my skin hydrated but not slip off my face, which a lot of foundations tend to do, especially like hydrating ones. So I am pleased to say that this foundation definitely holds up to all of its claims on the website. Everything that I just read is all true, at least in my opinion. If you're wondering, I'm in the color 1.1, which is the lightest shade that they offer, and there are 12 shades in this range, which is definitely a low number considering that other foundations now usually have more shades. So like I said, I'm in the color 1.1, which is definitely not a perfect match. It's a tad bit too dark, and the undertone doesn't match me 100%, but if I blend it right, it can definitely work. This foundation also does hold up through the day. Like, I don't find that I have to blot my face as much as with other foundations, and it does last through a whole work day, at least for me. And the coverage is 100% medium buildable, so you could get a flawless full coverage with this foundation like it says. And a really interesting fact about this foundation is that when you first apply it, it is a bit tacky. And I know that sounds a little bit odd, but it is actually not a bad thing, at least for me. So since it is a bit tacky and has that little bit of grip, I find that it lasts a lot longer on my skin because it really grabs onto it. Also, it makes it a million times easier to build on those spots where you need a little bit of extra coverage. And once it does set, you cannot feel it on your face. Like, you won't touch your face and nothing's gonna come off. It is transfer proof, so you won't feel any like gross tackiness throughout the day. It does dry to like a nice semi-matte finish. I do also recommend setting it with a powder if you do have oily skin. I personally only powder in my T-zone just to make sure it's there and locked in. And to apply this foundation, you can use your fingers or foundation brush. I personally like a buffing brush, and I use one from Real Techniques. I find that's the best way to apply it. It's just a lot easier. Fingers, you get a really nice coverage. It's a lot more time consuming. I don't know if I would apply this foundation with a sponge unless you wanted a lighter coverage and more of a dewy finish. Also, if you don't like the flawless full coverage that it gives and you want a lighter coverage, I definitely recommend using a moisturizer with it, like just mix it together, or using a damp sponge because that will definitely give you a lighter coverage. Also, a huge bonus in this foundation is that it comes with a pump. The only downside of the pump is that it doesn't distribute as much product as other foundations, so you have to use an extra few pumps just to get the normal quantity to cover your face. But it's definitely something I can get over. Also, the bottle is really nice glass. I know some of you that travel won't like that, but for someone that doesn't travel a lot, they won't mind, so I think it's a nice bottle. But the bottle isn't like that big, so I don't think it would be a huge deal if you're traveling. So overall, I really love this foundation, and I hope you guys do too, so definitely pick up a sample or try it on in stores. I definitely think it's worth a shot since it is so amazing and it does everything that it says it's going to do. So I hope this review was helpful. And if I forgot to mention anything, then just leave a comment in the comments below and I will try to get to those as well. Also, if you have any reviews that you want or any requests for reviews, then leave that as a comment as well and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!